behalf of the management team and the entire staff of EFCC, we want to thank you for coming. One of the things that I did upon my assumption of office as the executive chairman of EFCC is to review your reviewed 100 cases, to look at it by virtue of what we have done in the last 1.5 years. You must have seen that some of those cases are now coming to be brought to the limelight. There was a case that was stored for close to 20 years. We said, look, we can't continue like that in this country. We brought it out, we fight charge, and the matter is being prosecuted. So be rest assured that your effort will not be going in vain. Those are the things we want to see as impact of these sacrifices.
It was just a conversation between him and myself when he just remembered and said, oh, but we recovered 100 billion. Why don't we make sure that the Nigerians actually are the beneficiaries of it? I can actually talk to the president and see that 100 billion goes to a NEL fund for the students' loan and the other microeconomic scheme that the government is trying to do. I can tell you, Mr. Chairman, as we speak now, without that your 50 billion that went to NEL fund wouldn't have been functioning as of today. Because other sources of funding have actually been stalled with the fund, but that 50 billion has touched what you see with the record. I would have shown over 260-something thousand students are not only having their school fees paid, they're having 20,000 monthly allowances going to them from that fund. So thank you very much for that. And I think this is part of the thing that we're talking about. The Nigerians need to feel what is being done, not just on the pages of newspaper or the reports that goes on the TV, but how it also touches their lives directly. And I think this is not only just commendable, but it's also to be encouraged so that other opportunities can always do this. Thank you.
Now, the issue of environmental crime and corruption is something that we have also come to identify with, because if you look at our report, particularly in the area of NEAT, collaboration with NEAT, it addresses so much, talks about the issue of our commitment to fighting environmental crime, illegal mining going on everywhere, degradation of our environment and all of that. These are direct impact of corruption. Some of those guys, quite a number of them are not licensed, illegal miners, and they do this. There is no economic benefit to the nation, and they degrade our environment, and they go with our resources. So we are losing at both ends. And they say, look, this shenanigan must stop. So we are collaborating very strongly with the Ministry of Solid Minerals. We are also collaborating with NIT, that is like a watchdog, where the activities going on in that environment. And this has also what brought about this synergy between us and HEDA. Last year has been the best year of EFCC so far. We recorded the highest conviction in 20 years history of EFCC, and also the highest recovery, also in 20 years of EFCC. But to tell you, we are not going to relent. We'll continue. I may not promise you more recovery this year because of the systems and processes we have put in place. We don't have to always wait for money to be stolen. It is when you allow the system to be so porous and money is stolen, then you'll be chasing, like I've always said, it takes more to recover than to prevent. So that's the essence of setting up the Fraud Risk Assessment and Control Directorate for us to do a lot of prevention. So this year you will be seeing more of prevention. So on this note, I want to thank you once again, and also encourage you that there is still much more to be done. And also thank the members of your team for their support and their collaboration, and wish you success in all your endeavors. Thank you very much.